In this presentation, we will discuss the places outside the 7 islands on the Bhu-mandala, as it is described in the 20th chapter of the 5th canto. The place which is surrounding the sweet drinking water ocean is known as Svarna Bhumi or Gold Land. It is a tract of land which is placed beyond the ocean of sweet drinking water, and this particular land's width is equal to the radius of Mansutra mountain, which is 15.75 million yojanas. It is a land of gold made with mirror-like surface. Any object dropped here, it cannot be seen again. This is the reason people have abandoned this place, because they cannot stay here. So thus they have abandoned this place. Only the higher devatas occasionally come here, spend some time, and then go back. And following this gold land is the range of Loca Loca Mountain. This Loca Loca Mountain divides the countries that are full of sunlight from those not lit by the sun. This is basically a mountain which is placed between Loca Varsa and Aloka Varsa. This mountain is separating both Loca Varsa and Aloka Varsa. That's why it is called Loca Aloka Mountain. Its radius is equal to the 1/4 of the universe's diameter. Basically referring to the outer radius or radius of the outer boundary of this mountain is equal to 1/4 of the universe diameter. But when the measurements are taken step by step, it comes around 123.3 million yojanas, which is very close to 125 million yojanas, which is 1/4 of the diameter of the universe, wherein the total diameter of the universe is 500 million yojanas. 1/4 is 125 million yojanas. And this mountain is created by the Supreme Lord. It is situated in all 8 directions, and in height it extends up to the end of the 3 worlds. It starts with Bhu-mandala, all the way it goes to the upper boundary of the Svarga Loka. This is being installed by the supreme will of the personality of Godhead, and it has been installed as an outer boundary of the 3 worlds known as Loka, Loka, and Svarga Loka. The rays of the sun, of the other planets, and of the stars up to Loka are limited within this Loca Loca mountain. They cannot go beyond this Loca Loca mountain. So thus they spread their light throughout the 3 worlds known as Bhu-loka, Loka, and Svarga Loka, not beyond the mountain. They cannot go beyond this mountain. On top of this mountain, on 4 directions, Lord Brahma installed 4 huge elephants who are known as 4 Gajapatis. They are known as Rishabha, Pushkarachuda, Vamana, and Aparajita. These are the 4 wonderful elephants which are placed on top of this mountain in 4 directions, for they are responsible for maintaining the entire planetary system which is situated within the universe, and specifically they balance the Bhu-mandala from going here and there, toppling here and there. The Supreme Lord also resides on top of this Bhu-mandala, so that he can look after the welfare of all the people in all the varied planets, and for increasing various powers of these 4 elephants, who are the protectors of the planets and who are his own expansions, which are his own expansions. Thus he looks after the welfare of all the people in general. Then thus Lord Narayana exhibits various forms decorated with different weapons and remains there until the end of Kalpa, to maintain all the varied planets that are created by his Yogamaya. He remains there in order to protect the various affairs of the world produced by his own Yogamaya. If the Lord does not protect what he has created from his own internal energy and external energy, who else can protect them? It is the will of the Lord that he creates. It is Lord takes upon himself as his own responsibility to look after its welfare. Then, followed by this Loka Mountain is the land of Aloka Varsha. Aloka Varsha is a tract of land situated outside the range of Loka Mountain, and it extends for the same breadth as the area with the mountain. In other words, its width is also 1/4 of the diameter of the universe. This area is not brightened by sunlight, moonlight, or the light of the stars by the presence of Loka Mountain. Thus, in this area, no one resides. People have abandoned this area, because of which it is called as Aloka Varsha, which is not fit for people's inhabitants. When the width of this mountain is equal to the radius of far edge of Loka Mountain, that is equal to 1/4 of the universe, then the total outer radius of the Aloka Varsha will be 1/2 of the diameter of the universe, which is supposed to be 250 million yojanas, but as per the calculations it comes around 246.6 million yojanas. Thus, the total diameter of the Bhoomandala is 493.2 million yojanas out of 500 million yojanas. The remaining area, which is 500 minus 493.2, with the free space which is surrounding the entire Bhoomandala and situated within the shell of the universe. This is free space. So, Bhoomandala's diameter is 493.2 million yojanas. Free space is 3.4 million yojanas all around from the shell. Total free space is 6.8 million yojanas, but on both the sides it is 3.4 million yojanas each. So, because of the presence of this free space on either side of Bhoomandala, Bhoomandala is being held by Lord Shesha. Lord Shesha holds Bhoomandala upon one of his thousands of hoods. Since Lord Shesha is situated exactly in the middle of the Bhoomandala below, the Bhoomandala can be vibrated by toppling on either side, so that to keep the Bhoomandala in a steady state, the 4 directional elephants which are placed above the Lokaloka Mountain will steady its motion. Thus, from below Lord Shesha, from above 4 elephants keep the Bhoomandala in the steady state position. And also, occasionally, whenever there is pralaya, whenever there is annihilation, the entire Bhoomandala is said to be submerged in the waters of Garbhodaka ocean. That time, Lord Varaha will appear and jumps into Garbhodaka ocean, and he lifts up the entire earth, that is the entire Bhoomandala, which has sunk in Garbhodaka ocean, and puts it in the original position. This pastime in the current day of Brahma took place 2 times. The very first time in Swayambhuva Manvantara and the second time in Chakshusha Manvantara. During Swayambhuva Manvantara, after creating Swayambhuva Manu and his wife Saturupa, Lord Brahma instructs them, please go and produce progeny and rule over the human beings. Then Swayambhuva Manu requested, the Bhoomandala has been submerged into the waters of Garbhodaka ocean, the waters of devastation. Then Brahma, understanding it is beyond his capacity to revive the Bhoomandala, he meditated on the Supreme Lord. Supreme Lord appeared as a small insect through his nostrils. Then he grew into a big size. Then he dived deep into the Garbhodaka ocean. Through the act of smelling, he found out the location of Bhoomandala and lifted it up and kept it in its position. And during Chakshusha Manvantara, somewhere in the middle of Chakshusha Manvantara, there was a pralaya, because of which the entire Bhoomandala has been submerged into Garbhodaka ocean once again. Then Lord Varaha appeared again, and he was lifted this Bhu-mandala. When he was lifting this Bhu-mandala, Hiranyaksha, the Adi Daitya K, approached the Supreme Lord and told that, how can you steal our property? This belongs to our property. This belongs to Rasatala Vasis. Then Lord had a wonderful fight with him. After killing him, placed the Bhu-mandala upon its original position. Thus, in this particular day of Brahma, there are two times this Bhu-mandala has been lifted by Lord Varaha. Because of the presence of this free space, all these pastimes are explained. Otherwise, there is no need for the Lord Shesha to hold Bhu-mandala, all the four directional elephants to balance the Bhu-mandala, and Lord Varaha to lift the Bhu-mandala. If Bhu-mandala is as big as the diameter of the entire universe, if there is no free space, then there is no need for the Bhu-mandala to fall down into Garbhodaka ocean. So this is the universal shell of the entire universe as we see from the top. This is the entire Bhu-mandala with its wonderful divisions. These are the 7 dvipas and 7 oceans that were created by Privarta Maharaj. Surrounding them is the golden land, the Svarna Bhumi. Surrounding it is the Loca Loca Mountain. Surrounding Loca Loca Mountain is Aloka Varsa, which is entire dark space. And surrounding Aloka Varsa is the free space, which is situated within the universal shell. These are the divisions that were discussed till now. The same picture in an isometric projection. This is the entire Bhu-mandala, above which is the shining pole star, and these are the 7 dvipas and 7 oceans. This is Svarna Bhumi, golden land. This is Loca Loca Mountain, and this is Aloka Varsha. And as Loca Loca Mountain is situated in all 8 directions and goes in height all the way up to the top boundary of the 3 planetary system, that is Bhu-loka, Bhuvarloka and Svargaloka. This is how it is situated. And the 4 elephants which are situated above this mountain studying this Bhu-mandala, and the sun, moon and all the luminaries are brightening the area within this Loca Loca Mountain, and the area outside this Loca Loca Mountain is not bright because of sun, moon etc. That is dark area. This is boundaries of the mountain we can see. So this image is almost drawn to scale. So then followed by this free space is universal covering, in which there are 7 layers made up of earth, water, fire, air, ether, false ego, Mahatattva, or earth, water, fire, air, ether, Ahankara and Mahatattva. Each layer is 10 times better than the previous one, and followed by these 7 layers of the universal coverings is the destination of pure souls. Another way this can be said to be the impersonal Brahmajyoti. So this is destination of the pure destination of aspirants of liberation. This is situated beyond the jurisdiction of 3 modes of material nature. It is completely pure. And within this Brahmajyoti there are unlimited Vaikuntha planets. Within those unlimited Vaikuntha planets is the place known as Ayodhya, Dwaraka, Madura and finally Goloka Vrindavan. That is where the pure souls will go after attaining liberation. It is also quoted by Srila Prabhupada that when the sons of Brahmana were stolen by Lord Vishnu, when Arjuna was about to enter into the fire created by the mystic potency, Lord Krishna stopped him, and then Lord Krishna took him to the abode of Lord Vishnu. While going through this entire tract of land that were described till now in this Bhagavatam, the 7 dvipas and 7 oceans, golden land, Loca Loca Mountain, Aloka Varsha and the 7 layers of the universal covering, they are all crossed by the chariot of Lord Krishna, wherein he was taking along with him Arjuna, and then Krishna took him beyond the 7 layers of the universal covering, and there both of them had the darshan of Lord Vishnu, and after having a little dialogue with him, then they brought back the sons of the Brahmana of Dwaraka. So here is the summary of all the dimensions. So the outer boundary of the 7th ocean, that is known as Shuddhodaka ocean, is 25.35 million yojanas. The outer radius of the Shuddhodaka ocean, the 7 oceans, 7 with 7 islands, is 25.35 million yojanas, which is 10% of the entire radius of the universe. And the width of the golden land is said to be equal to the radius of Manasutra mountain, that is 15.75. 25.35 and 15.75 both combined together, it becomes 41.1. This is the outer radius of golden land and the inner radius of Loca Loca mountain. The width of Loca Loca mountain is twice to this number, that is 82.2. Then combining these two, the outer radius of Loca Loca mountain will be 123.3 million yojanas, which is said to be 1/4 of the diameter of the entire universe. Then Aloka Varsa, its width is also said to be another 1/4 of the diameter of the universe, that is equal to the inner placement, that is 123.3. Thus 123.3 and 123.3 combined together becomes 246.6. That is the entire radius of the universe, entire radius of the Bhoomandala. So which is equal to almost 250 million yojanas. And to make it 250, there is a small space which is around 3.4 million yojanas. Total becomes 250 million yojanas. Then comes universal coverings, the 7 layers of the universal coverings, which is made up of earth, water, fire, ether, ahankara and mahatattva. Each subsequent layer is 10 times of the previous layer, and beyond that is the destination of pure souls, that is Brahmajyoti, and then followed by all unlimited Vaikuntha planets. This is the total image that we can see within the entire universe. This is the entire Brahmanda. Within that there is Bhu-mandala. Within the Bhu-mandala there are 7 Dvipa, 7 islands surrounded by golden land, surrounded by Loca Loca mountain, surrounded by Aloka Varsha. And this is the vertical structure of the Loca Loca mountain, vertical boundary of the Loca Loca mountain. So everything we can see here in another picture, how the entire universe is situated with all the different divisions of Bhu-mandala. This is the Bhu-mandala, in which all these are different divisions that are situated, etc. Jambudvipa, Plakshadvipa, Shalmalidvipa, Kushadvipa, Kraunchadvipa, Shakadvipa, Pushkardvipa, and surrounded by saltwater ocean, sugarcane juice ocean, liquor ocean, clarified butter ocean, milk ocean, emulsified yogurt ocean, sweet drinking water ocean, like that. These are all situated around it, and everything put into numbers in the table. This is all we have seen. The Pushkar Deepa's outer radius, the surrounded by sweet drinking water ocean, is 25.35 million yojanas. Golden land 15.75 million yojanas. Loca Loca mountain 82. Aloka Varsha is 123. All put together, the Bhu-mandala's radius is 246.6 million yojanas. Then there is a free space of 3.4 million yojanas, combining which it becomes 250 million yojanas, which is the total radius of the entire universe. Here is Jambudvipa. Then comes saltwater ocean. Then comes Pushkara Dvipa. Then comes sugarcane juice ocean. Then comes Salmalidvipa. Then comes liquor ocean. Then comes Kushadvipa. Then comes clarified butter ocean, Kraunchadvipa, milk ocean, Shakadvipa, emulsified yogurt ocean. Then Pushkaradvipa. Exactly in the middle of Pushkaradvipa is Manasutra mountain. On top of this Manasutra mountain are the 4 townships of the 4 devatas and 4 directions. So Indra is in the east, Yama is in the south, Varuna in the west, and Soma in the north. And sun is said to be traveling above this particular Manasutra mountain, making it as its own orbit. This is what is described. Then sweet drinking water. Then there is golden land, followed by there is Loca Loca mountain, followed by there is Aloka Varsha, then followed by universal covering. This is the entire structure of the entire Bhu-mandala. Thus far what we have.
The greater earthly planetary system extends out to the edges of the universe and has a diameter of 4 billion miles. Known as Bhu-mandala, shaped like a lotus flower, it has 7 concentric islands and oceans with Mount Meru as its pericarp. The 7 oceans respectively contain salt water, sugarcane juice, liquor, clarified butter, milk, emulsified yogurt, and sweet drinking water. Sometimes Vedic cosmology is misconstrued as portraying the Earth to be a flat disk. This flat Earth misconception arises partly due to our inability to understand Vedic nomenclature. A single object may be referred to by several names, and a single name may refer to several objects. For example, the term Earth may be used to describe at least 6 different aspects of cosmology. The Earth we live on is indeed a globe as explained by the Sanskrit word parimandale, meaning spherical, used in the Mahabharata text. The flat disk refers to the greater earthly planetary system of Bhu-mandala. 4 elephants of inestimable size are placed at the 4 directions for balancing the greater Earth.
This drawing shows the entire Bhu-mandala with all its divisions. Here this is the universal covering, this is the free space, within that is Aloka Varsa, this is Lokaloka Mountain, this entire area is Loca Varsa. One interesting understanding is the outer radius of this Svarna Bhumi is 41.1 million yojanas. The width of Lokaloka Mountain is 82.2 million yojanas. The width of Aloka Varsa is 123.3 million yojanas. They are situated like 1:2:3, 41.1, 82.2, 123.3. This is wonderful understanding. And within Loca Varsha there is Svarna Bhumi, and within that there are 7 islands and 7 oceans. When this is magnified, that is shown here. This is the 7th ocean, 7th island in which there is Manasottar mountain in the middle, 6th ocean, 6th island, 5th ocean, 5th island, 4th ocean, 4th island, 3rd ocean, 3rd island. This is all made to the scale, and this portion when it is magnified, 2nd ocean, 2nd island, 1st ocean, 1st island. This is what is known as Jambudvipa, whose width is 1 lakh yojanas. When this particular Jambudvipa is further magnified, this is the mountains, it appears like this. This is the entire Jambudvipa, which is divided into 9 Varshas, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is Bharata Varsha, whose width is 9000 yojanas, which is further divided into 9 divisions. Each division's width is 1000 yojanas, 1000, 1000, 1000, 1000, 1000, like that. And we were also discussing different distinctions of Ilavrita Varsha. Within Ilavrita Varsha there is Mount Meru in the middle, surrounded by 4 pairs of mountains, surrounded by 4 huge mountains upon which huge trees are there, surrounded by 20 Kesharachala mountains, etc. And top of this Meru mountain are the residential quarters of the 8 Lokapalas, in the middle Lord Brahma's quarter. And this is the entire Jambudvipa with Mount Meru. And this is how Ganga descends from the Viraja river, which is situated outside the boundary of the universe, enters into our universe, flows through all over, and then travels through the entire land of Jambudvipa and eventually enters into the ocean of salt water. Then goes deep within the Bhu-mandala all the way up to Patala Loka, etc. Within Bharata Varsha there are 9 dvipas, among which the 9th dvipa is Bharatakanda, that is our earth globe. This is what is entirely presented. And in this earth globe, India is located on the southern side of the earth globe, as you see from the top. And Vayu Purana mentions about how we can establish the authenticity of all these divisions, of their existence, their measurements. They speaks about some of the important sutras about proving the authenticity of these places. Agamas anumanad cha pratyakshad upapatita pariksha nipunam bhaktya shraddha tayam vipakshata. It says that the movements of these luminaries cannot be seen and understood by naked eyes, especially the Navagrahas, stars, planets, etc. in the outer sky. We should follow the scriptures, our perceptions. Agamas is scriptures, Anumanas our perceptions, our inference, and believe with devotion in what has been stated in the scriptures. Pratyakshad, Agama, Anumana and Pratyakshad. These three we have to take into consideration. Then with devotion, with faith, we have to believe on those statements stated in the scriptures. Chakshu Shastra Jale Lekyam Ganitam Buddhi Sattama Panchaite Hetave Jneya Jyotir Gana Vichintare. Dear intellectuals, the eye, Chakshu, the scriptures, Shastra, the water, the path of Ganga, Jale, the pictures or diagrams, Lekyam, and mathematics, Ganitam. These five are the means of knowing anything about the celestial system. Panchaite Hetave Jneya Jyotir Gana Vichintare. So these five are said to be the medium to understand about the Jyotir Ganas, about the entire structure of the universe, about the movement of the planets, about the things that are there within the outer sky. So we are also trying to refer to all these things. We are using various diagrams, various pictures to explain all these things. We are also using the reference of Mother Ganga's path and scriptures we are referring, and also these things can be observed through our intelligence and eye. Thank you very much. Thus we have successfully described the entire Bhu-mandala with its various divisions, with its various parts, with its various dimensions, with various characteristics of the places and the people. So this is the entire description of Bhu-mandala, which is explained from chapter 16 to chapter 20 of 5th canto. Thank you very much.